This is a tutorial of how to make Cheez-It crackers, the healthy kind. So as you can see, I have a Vitamix. This is the best apparatus, or I think the Ninja is probably pretty good too, but something that's going to pulverize whatever we put into it. So I'm starting off with bell peppers in there. I have 3 of them. You could use all red or a combination of red and yellow, but 3 good-sized bell peppers chopped up. To that, I'm going to add 3 cups of a mixture of pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. You'll lose a couple stragglers along the way if you're like me. Then you're going to add the spices. So I'll have this all broken down online. But we've got some paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and good quality sea salt. We're going to do nutritional yeast. And we're going to do ground flaxseed. We're going to top it off with some water. So as you can see, the water's getting down in there. I'm going to say do about half of the water, and then from there, we're going to go ahead and add more if needed. But you're going to put your lid on, and then we're going to go ahead and pulverize. So now it's all mixed up. As you can see, the consistency is pretty thick, and we want to keep it that way because we're eventually going to lay this out on dehydrator sheets, and we don't want it to be like water. We want it to be thick. So if it's too thin, there's a couple ways to rectify it. You can add some more flax, just let it sit and gel. I put in a lot of ground flax, so the longer I let that sit in the canister, it's going to continue to thicken up a bit. So we'll start our next step, which is taking a combination of some flax and chia seeds, mixing in some whole pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, and just giving them a good stir to incorporate. I'm going to then add some water to this just to get it to start gelling. Not a lot, but I just want it to thicken a little bit and gel, and that's the beauty of using chia and flaxseed, is that it does that so nicely. So again, it'll give us another thick product. So I'm going to grab a little bit more water and put that in. I'm going to let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes to continue to gel, and then I'm going to combine everything together, put it out on my dehydrator sheets. Okay, so now I'm ready to mix. As you can see, this really thickened up in my Vitamix, and the water I mixed in here made this very thick. The one thing is you want to get it at the point to where it's not super thick and unspreadable. So this is right about the right consistency. So now I'm going to combine everything and work it through, and I'll show you how it looks spread out on the dehydrator sheets. Here's our almost finished product, all incorporated and mixed in. You've got to do a good mix. I'm going to now spread this on the dehydrator sheets, and then we'll pop it into the dehydrator, and you'll get to see what it looks like before it goes in.
You're helping people.
So this is the finished product put out on 4 sheets. You can see that I use this little Teflon sheet so it doesn't go through the actual dehydrator mesh. Once this dries for roughly 10 to 18 hours, I will score it. I will flip it over, take this sheet off, and then just have it on the mesh. It'll be dry enough to do that. And then I will score it with a